This episode of the Groamy Show podcast is brought to you by Ramen Noodles. Hey Kevun Easy, why are Ramen Noodles so good?
Why are ramen noodles great? Awesome? Most delicious thing ever?
You mean ramen noodles?
Everybody likes them. People in jail like them. People who are poor like them. People who want to throw things in a cooking recipe with noodles, throw them with ramen. Ramen's great. Allie's here. What about ramen?
No,
What's your favorite
ramen
ramen?
noodles.
Shrimp?
Kevun?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shrimp
Dude's
or
talking
chicken?
to his cat now.
Shrimp? Shrimp, I think, is her favorite. Which is the only vegetarian, actually, choice because it has no shrimp in it. Look, she's amazed. Yeah, look at her. She's a cat, and she's amazed.
Ramen noodles. They're even better when you're drunk.
Oh, he's got records. He's got tapes. He's got DVDs. VSH. He's got a bunch of CDs. But he's got a show. It's the Groamy Show. It's the Groamy Show. Oh, it's the Groamy Show.
The Groamy Show is recorded live at 1206 West Robb Avenue in beautiful Lima, Ohio. We are only here to help.
He does like Hot Pockets too.
I do like Hot. Do you see the fucking size of me? Of course I like
Of course
Hot
he loves
Pockets.
Hot Pockets. I'd be surprised if he didn't.
He'd some like chicken tenders.
Grilled chicken wrapped in a bowl. It's really
They're
important.
only, in my defense, do you see the size of me again? They're only big enough for one bite, okay?
He's like, I know what I'm about.
Hey, by the way, you're watching the Groamy Show right here on ZTOTV. This is our podcast, and yeah. So you like Hot Pockets, huh?
Yeah, they're great. I'll be an advocate for Hot Pockets. I mean, Philly steak and cheese. The pizza ones are kind of shitty.
Yeah.
The cheeseburger ones, they're kind of shitty too. The cheese is good, but the meat sucks.
You were the worst advocate for Hot Pockets. Like, yeah, it's over with.
I eat them all though. I eat them all though. I prefer them when they're not cold in the center.
Right.
Hot Pockets.
But I do still eat them even when they're cold in the center. So,
Hey, you want to be on camera?
That's the commercial.
Yep.
No, thank you. I was just seeing if you had any PayPal sales.
No, I do. We'll get to that, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're gonna close at 7.
Okay,
I
we
fucking
just
love
gave you
PayPal.
a shout out, so I didn't know if you wanted to wave, but yes.
Not today.
Not today. Not today.
That's a Hot Pocket
Plus, she
commercial.
looks
Hot
horrible.
Pockets.
Better band was here.
Hot Pockets. Some of them are shitty and they're cold in the center, but I'll eat them.
There was a better band.
I said I was an advocate. I didn't say they're the greatest
Said he liked-
godsend in the world.
He's like, they ain't paying me. I'll say what I want.
Who the hell are you, by the way?
I'm Will from Cursive Z. I play guitar and music of sorts.
And
Wow,
to
that
your
was-
right, we have.
Twisted Tea. I play the drums.
Right.
Kevun Easy. I think I play guitar. I play bass today. Singer. And then back here, who's not here, is EVS. He's also in the band Let It Go. So just give him a little shout out.
Right there.
Cool.
But he's probably stroking his hair with a brush,
Petting his cat.
petting his cat,
Right.
playing Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
Things he likes to do.
Or watching Dragon Ball Z.
God, I wish I was you
Listen,
right now.
yeah, let's-
I could be
Simultaneously? He's doing them all
Yes, he does.
simultaneously?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
Like,
Do you understand?
Yeah,
Yeah, he really does.
He's that man.
He's excellent at multitasking. believe it or not.
apparently, dude.
Yeah.
He plays guitar
Brush one
in
hand,
one
cat
band
in
and
the
bass in another. So I mean, he's good at multitasking. For real.
So he'd rather play
99.
Dragon Ball Z than come hang here, right?
I think it has to do with talking to people. He's a man of very few words anyway. And he's like, hey, I could come there and just sit there and not say anything, or I could just not come at all.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You
hey.
know what he picked?
And I live with him, and I think I've said 5 words to him in the last 20 years.
I've known him for like 4 years, and I think I have a total of maybe 300 words from him ever in existence.
So they're like 50% sure he speaks English. They're like very.
I think it's borderline. I mean, honestly, he
could be an
has
exchange student. That's what I'm saying.
he has yeah, no, and cool.
And fuck you.
And fuck you down super good.
So English is his second language.
Yeah.
He's like, he's got the basic phrases.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
a bathroom.
I can say that.
Eric's an
Things like
amazing
that.
dude. Eric's an amazing dude. He's been a really huge addition to our band.
Yes, indeed.
But he's pissed he didn't show up because now you're all back.
No.
You're jogging back.
He loves us like
The
that.
words he says are so important words, though.
Well, he'll say
Man, a
fuck
few
you when I
words,
get home.
exactly.
When he does speak,
Right.
when he does speak, it makes you want to
Speaks
listen.
volumes,
It makes you want to
It's
listen.
like Alanis Morissette or an angel.
Right. Yes, exactly. And you're saying he's a recent addition, and
Yeah, he's been playing with. I don't know how long. Like,
We'll say 6 months.
yeah, I'm horrible. He's the guy that usually go, what? How long? 99. He doesn't give me a date because I'm horrible about that shit. I can't remember any dates ever. So yeah, he's been playing in our band for at least 6 months, I think.
Yeah.
And it's like he's definitely very. It's the first time he's played bass for a band, which is kind of interesting. And
that was weird when I saw him playing bass.
I know because everybody's known him for years.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been a
I didn't,
guitar
know,
player.
I didn't think he was able to play
I-
on before.
I-
straight.
Well,
I think
coercive.
it's good for him because it kind of got him to step out of his force field, his zen area.
Yeah.
And he's less uptight about it. He's less to give fucks about it, and he's just kind of more open to just being there and doing it.
But he's a very solid player. Like he's like.
Well, I mean, it's
He's got a good sense of timing, and like I said, he and I played along with music for so many years that like he gets what I'm thinking enough that like I don't have to show him shit. I mean,
Right.
here's what it is, and he goes with it.
Right.
So it's,
and he does his own thing without being prompted to, which like he said, man, it just adds to it. And it's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, he's awesome, and I'm
Yeah.
surprised at how he survived so long, carrying you jackasses on his back for so many years.
That's him. Hence, Jim.
There's
yeah,
the
we're
turn.
Master Blaster pretty much. You know, I ride on his back and like do this.
What do you guys got coming up? Anything?
Oh, I don't know. I always say it's like playing some basement or something somewhere. Fucking-
We have Rex Fest.
Rex Fest, yes,
Rex Fest is coming up.
We were the first band to sign to it this
Yeah.
year.
Nice.
And I actually, I
doing
really
that.
think Rex Fest is a cool thing. You know, we've played it a couple years now, and it's a very hodgepodge of musical types.
I think we
like-
have a Groamy Show coming up too.
Yeah. And I actually got some other stuff in line. I'm definitely gonna.
You say so.
We're gonna take your word for
I'm
it.
just.
No, I have nothing going on. Actually, it's all fantasy
I don't
world
put
I
the
live
music, I
in.
don't know.
Right.
Yeah. No, we had a really amazing show a couple weeks ago at Legends. That was a really fun night. We played with both Cursive Z and Let It Go, and
That was a fun night, wasn't it?
yeah,
It was a good night.
Honestly, a lot of people who were at that
was
show
definitely-
hadn't seen us in a few years as Let It Go, or hadn't seen Cursive Z at all. And like there's I don't want to say they're fair weather fans, but like there are a lot of people like, yeah, I've seen you guys back and forth from Paradise. Yeah.
Hey, come on.
And it just totally like blew their minds. They're like, man, you guys
Hey, how you doing?
Wow. You actually kind of did, didn't you? It's my sister.
Got a whole thing.
My
Hi, sister.
Yeah. Welcome to the Groamy Show.
It's like
You all you
special
sons of bitches are gonna want to be on it now.
Brings the casserole.
Oh my God, it's hot even too.
He doesn't even know how to react to this.
No, I'm just thinking we might have to take a break here. Oh, holy
He's got
God.
There's only.
We'll be back in an hour, boys and girls.
Oh, I tripped on the guitar.
Oh my! Oh.
It's broken forever now.
Okay. Hey, we're definitely gonna take a little
Oh, yeah.
break here,
Great time for a break.
because
When you come back, half that's gonna be gone.
I have the best sisters in the world, and especially this one. We'll be back. Here's a song
your
from these
stuff.
guys.
Oh, he's got records. He's got tapes. He's got DVDs. VSH.
So this is us playing acoustic. We don't do this very often, so it's a new thing.
Or
for
at
us.
all.
Well, often, whatever.
But we're doing it now, so that means not often.
So
Okay.
this song is one of ours. It's called Z Life. All right, ready? Sitting here watching time go by. Sitting here wondering why oh why. Sitting here as the whole world dies. Sitting here in my own life. Where I sit is where I stay. Not forever, then just for the day. I live my life the way I say. No one can say it's a half-assed way. Sitting here watching time go by. Sitting here wondering why oh why. Sitting here as the whole world dies. Sitting here in my own life. When you speak, I don't talk. Live forever in my own thoughts. Words are said, they have their cause. And no one can say that the damage is gone. No. Sitting here watching time go by. Sitting here wondering why, oh why. Sitting here as the whole world dies. Sitting here in my own life. Where I sit is where I stay. Not forever, but just for the day. I live my life the way I say. And no one can say it's a half-ass way, no. Sitting here watching time go by. Sitting here wondering why. Sitting here as the whole world dies. Sitting here in my own life. Thank you. Ow!
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna cry for a minute.
He got low-key emotional.
Oh my god. Yeah, you guys ain't getting none of that. I'll fight you.
My shit.
My sister said we could have some.
Yeah. She said, "Hey, Kevin, easy. I heard you're rad. You can have some of that."
That totally is the thing that
He
happened.
was just being nice.
She did kind of chuckle when
Yeah,
she dropped it.
well, yeah.
And she ain't here no more anyway.
Not legally binding.
He's like, I'm gonna put this up here, over here. Don't let the
Gonna hide it.
fat guy see it.
That way he has full access. Nobody gets past him. Like, you ain't getting this shit.
Throw his shoulders.
And if it does, that's the alarm system. If you hear a cymbal crash, he knows somebody's going for it.
Right.
Sons of bitches.
Then a break. This and then a break.
Yeah, sure.
You just really want some food, don't you?
No. I'm just. I mean, you know.
No, you guys are
unless with them to
secondary
chime
to
in too, I don't care. You know, they can make fun of Greg's purchases.
Oh, I thought you talked about the food.
No, huh? Ooh. Oh man, I'm tired.
I know.
God. Eating really takes it out of you, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Got down.
You're back watching the Groamy Show podcast here on ZTOTV. I forgot. Dan's still with us here too.
Still here. Yeah.
And it's just casual, random conversations going on at the record store. You never know what's going to be going on at any independent record store. Wherever you're watching, go to your fucking record store in town. This is Greg. Greg's been a customer for a little while now, and we heard Oliver. We had Oliver on camera a little bit ago. Yeah. I still don't think he's yours, dude. He's way too cute. Way too cute.
He's big like me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And Greg found this.
I found it
at the record store.
I'm gonna buy it.
He's gonna buy it. Pink Floyd, The Wall. Wait, maybe. What's that?
I'm gonna buy that too. That's the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
I almost bought Beach Boys myself.
Right.
I'm not buying.
Yeah, I don't know if he's getting that. We'll get back to that later. But you never know what you're gonna find at the local independent record store.
Electric Ladyland.
Electric Ladyland. 2 record set. Is this his best?
Is it what?
Is it his best?
Is it his best?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
I don't know.
I mean, you don't know. Yeah, you got 3 to choose from, man. He only did 3 albums. That's what most people don't know. He only did 3 fucking albums when he was alive. But then Reprise decided to release everything. I think there's one album that's got him farting in a microphone. They decided to release that too.
Special edition.
And it went platinum too.
Yeah, it's called Poot on the Water.
Right.
I'd buy it if it was cheap enough.
and then little Johnny Paycheck. Why are you all over the board here? And little Johnny Paycheck.
Yeah, that's a
Greatest Hits Volume
I'll
2.
play this at work on Monday.
Yeah. Which song are you gonna play?
Take this job and shove it.
Yeah. You can. and then.
That's not for me.
This is not for. He says it's not for him.
No, he's fine.
But he's still gonna buy it.
You know he's
Billie
gonna
Eilish.
do it.
She loves it.
She's. I like her.
She's
My wife listens to it. My
she's
wife's
cool.
into it full blown.
What's that?
She loves that shit. My
It's
wife.
and she's weird and I think she's cool.
She's
but
cool.
yes, but so you found some cool stuff at the
I
record
did.
store.
I always do.
Always do. That's right. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever came in here and not bought something.
and we like that.
Me either.
However, I tell people this all the time: purchasing's not required; it's appreciated. And after his little stack here, I appreciate Greg. Well, cool. I appreciate it. Thanks. And yeah, you guys want to give him shit for any records? He's a regular. You can give him shit.
No,
For any stuff he's-
pretty solid choices to me.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Does it pass the? You guys test?
I'm stoked. I was gonna say I'm stoked about the Beach Boys.
Right on.
And I own the Pink Floyd The Wall DVD.
Like I said,
he just
before we
purchased,
came
so-
over tonight,
Yeah, what's the movie like?
we were watching a very in-depth theremin player, and like he was amazed.
Right.
This guy was like, it was like for real. I just take him out of the woods, and he was like, "Oh my god, they're playing an instrument. It looks magic."
It was like magic.
And this woman was like, she was like, I don't know if she was German or from Russia.
She
or
was from
whatever.
Russia.
She had a really cool accent. She just goes, "Yes, I make this the sounds on this." And it was just amazing. It was so
That
amazing.
makes it creepier somehow.
It was creepy.
Like,
Yeah,
it has to be creepy.
Oh, it was totally creepy.
Yeah.
Like
It was
Russian
like, I think
plus
she's
a
got a
theremin.
mustache. I'm like, I don't know, but I'm really attracted to her theremin player.
I play for the
She was
Russian
like-
women's team.
Yes, she's like, I make gang signs and make the thing make weird, crazy noises. It was awesome.
Is she a blood or a crip?
But for real, like she was like, I've
was
seen
an
people
avid
play
supporter
the
of both.
theremin before, but not well because it's such a wonky ass instrument. It's like it has no thing. It's just it's an antenna and another antenna.
Just there.
And like she was like seriously playing scales and shit. And I'm like,
jeez.
whoa, that is amazing. That is so just. I mean,
You wave your hands and it makes
a
noise.
lot. of
Anyway,
bit-
back to the point. Beach Boys.
Beach Boys.
Beach
Well, I
Boys.
said to him, he was like, "What's the theremin?" I was like, "Beach Boys." Good Vibrations. That whole song,
Yeah.
like the whole joke. If you've ever seen the movie Walk Hard, about like I need didgeridoo players and stuff,
Oh, God,
was the
yeah.
fact that the Beach Boys, especially Brian Wilson, was so off his kilter trying to make interesting music that he had his piano in a sandbox. He's fucked up out of his fucking head. I got to have these people's background singers. I got to do this. I got to have a theremin. Yeah, like that's why I think what's Pet Sounds, the album that was.
That was the big one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was,
they-
yes.
And then he just went to La La Land, and luckily he's kind of back, I guess. But his songwriting isn't the same as it was then. I mean, Beach Boys, for all purposes, inspired so many punk bands, so many rock bands over the time.
Well, in the case of Pet Sounds, that's what if I'm not mistaken. When McCartney heard Pet Sounds, went to Lennon and said, "We got to do something," and they created Sgt. Pepper. So if you like Sgt. Pepper,
Yeah.
wouldn't been without Pet Sounds.
Like I said, Bad Religion's a band who always references the harmonies of the Beach Boys, which once again,
Amazing harmonies.
Yeah, amazing. Like
harmonies,
probably
yeah.
the best ones ever in rock, in my opinion. Just for the fact that they had like this almost like a barbershop quartet kind of thing, but with rock music.
Well, yeah, Brian Wilson. I think he was a huge fan of. I think it was the Four Freshmen, which is
Right.
an early barber. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They
I
definitely.
can't say enough about the Beach Boys.
And-
Them and the Carpenters, I could go on forever and ever about how amazing those bands were. And kind of almost, I know they're not underrated, but like, bands like the Beatles always get the clout and and even Jimi Hendrix and Pink Floyd. Those are the bands that people go like, oh, they're amazing, Black Sabbath. But like bands like the Beach Boys, like I think it's because of the generational gap. Like, like the Beach Boys, they were pretty much, we had Kokomo.
Don't blast Kokomo.
Just saying, Cocktails might have been a good movie, and I'm a huge fan of what's her name that was in that movie.
What's her name?
He's a huge fan.
Can't think of her name. She's in Adventures of Babysitting. She's in Kokomo.
Kelly
the 80s.
McGillis?
No, she's in Piranha. Oh my God, what's her name?
He's a big fan, whoever the hell she is.
Elizabeth Shue. Thank you very
Elizabeth
much. This
Shue,
guy's a
man.
winner. Yes, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's up there with Marissa Tomei.
Oh my God.
Okay, all right, we're gonna take a little break here. Greg needs to go home. He's got to got the little woman waiting for him,
Listen to the music.
and he's got some great music to listen to. Because he shops at his local independent
I
record
don't
store,
work here
and
anymore.
mainly this one. So go to your local independent record store. You never know what's going to be happening, like shit like this at yours. We'll be right back. You're watching the Groamy Show podcast on ZTOTV.
You
back to the Groamy
He's
Show.
smart to do that. Looking around.
You saw where I hit it, so.
We did talk about Hot Pockets for like 10 minutes.
That was a little longer.
I do enjoy Hot Pockets. Don't get me started.
You could have had 5 Hot Pockets in that time. That's
I eat them like chicken tenders.
He needs some like donuts.
Moving forward past.
Okay, all right, okay.
We're getting right back into the rut. Where we're stuck
Okay,
at.
Greg showed us some stuff that he found in the store. What'd you find?
What'd you guys find?
What'd you find?
Oh, this is so awesome. I almost drive.
This,
Really?
this, sir, is Kenny Rogers. I'm pretty sure this man is my biological father, as well as
Statistically,
a fucking American legend. Okay.
chicken impresario.
The fact that he has the same last name as me is absolutely amazing. There's no denying that he could be my father.
They have the last name, I mean.
And the beard. And like the sweet look in his eyes.
The beard, the smile. I don't know about the gold chain. That's kind of fucking.
Well, that was the time period.
That's where we draw the line.
That's how you get chicks.
But
That's how you get country chicks with big tits. You're back up.
Dolly Parton. Back to my point. I think I am the illegitimate love child of Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. So Kenny Rogers, if you ever watch this, I think you owe me child support money. That's really what this is about. And from a guy who wrote "God Bless America," or the USA. Excuse me. God Bless the USA.
He wrote Ruben James too. Ruby, don't take your love.
And Gambling Man.
Gambler.
Gambler. Who was the gambling man? The point is,
either way, I think he owes me money.
Hey, do you know why? You never knew him when growing up? Because he knew when to walk away. That's right.
When to hold him, when to fold him. I
That's what he was
agree.
doing.
He was like, I'm walking away.
Either way, Kenny Rogers, I think you fucking owe me child support money.
So let's up the album and that's his love for Kenny Rogers.
What about
Hey,
that?
I have mad love. I actually have the Kenny Rogers tape in my car.
And I know you have. I know he's got the money to pay my child support, okay? Because this fucking album is $5, and it came out in 81. 81. This album came out before I was born, Dad.
So now,
This album came out before I was born,
now
and you're still alive. Number one. Number two, your albums are still selling for $5.
okay, so you
I live off of fucking Hot Pockets, Dad. Okay? Cold in the middle and all.
So you're a grown man who's gonna go sue Kenny Rogers.
I feel like legitimately this could be a
money.
case. But other than that, his music isn't absolutely terrible if you enjoy that kind of thing.
He's one of the best country singers of all time, in my opinion.
Yes.
I just feel like he owes me money, and I feel like my dad should know
Exactly.
that I'm poor and could use his financial freedom.
Best record thing ever. I have to go.
With that being said, buy Kenny Rogers because he fucking owes me money.
That's a long commercial for Kenny Rogers.
Now.
Alright, my pick is Motley Crue to Dirt.
Gay.
Like it has it's from the new movie. It's on Netflix. Like it's a pretty good movie.
Pretty good, actually. I agree.
Like
It
one of my
was a
favorites.
decent
and,
movie.
like Motley Crue was like the first band that got me into like metal and rock and stuff.
Me too.
And then Tommy Lee inspired me to be a drummer. So then,
Yeah.
Right on.
And that movie is amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a really great movie. The casting's great for it, though. I really think the guys in Motley Crue remind me of Motley Crue.
Yeah,
I just want to know how the fuck MGK got casted
it.
for it.
I just want to know how I remember Motley Crue's still alive. That's my question.
Touche.
Right. Isn't that awesome?
Like,
It's fucking phenomenal.
When people die at 27 and those sons of bitches still walking the earth. How does that work?
They're technically subhuman.
How is Mick Mars doing?
He's a fucking robot.
He
He's like this.
looks like he's been
He's
dying
weird
for like
out on
25
stage if he
years.
comes
He's
out.
still around.
I mean, he's like the only one in the group.
I don't know. I saw him in 08 and he was still standing. So
That's all he did. That was all he did. Was
It's like Dallas Buyers Club. But you think you're like that guy. You're like, that guy would be dead in 3 months. You're like, oh, it's been 12 years? What the
Nikki
hell?
Sixx should have been dead 100 million times over. Vince
Yeah.
Neil should have been dead.
Yeah, he
fucking-
died and
when
came
he
back.
killed fucking
Razzle.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. And it's funny. I'm reading the Heroin Diaries right now at this point actually as well. And which is just a coincidence, by the way. But, I've actually Shout Out to Devil's probably top 10 favorite albums of all time to me. I love that album. It's just one of those albums that it just resonates with me. It's so like, it's kind of a metal album that sounds punk rock in a way. It's comic booky dark. Like it's so over the top. It's like Deicide or like like some Slayers, like really death metal kind of shit, where it's so ridiculous, it comes back to being like almost passively funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's. I don't believe that they're Satan worshippers. And if they were Satan worshippers, I guess Satan worshippers just like pretty ladies.
They were the only Satan worshippers that dressed like David Lee Roth. Like, that was how it worked.
But, like, they were amazing, you know? Then just to read, like, Nikki Sixx's fucking how fucked up, and, like, pretty much he just lived in a closet for a year is an amazing thing that they actually, you know, came out with Girls, Because I remember Girls came out, and that was pretty, that was the white trash anthem for my generation. Like that or fucking Enter Sandman. Enter Sandman might be up there too. Every trailer park was
That's another quote you got to put on the album cover. Like, put that, the white trash anthem of a generation.
We played this on the Tilt-A-Whirl at the fair in your town. Yeah.
The cool guys at the carnival played that.
Yeah, Joe Dirt.
Maybe Dr. Feelgood. We don't know. Stuff went down.
Yeah.
So did you find anything in this?
I had to pick two things here because like I picked this movie up here because it is an awesome classic. It's called Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and I have to state it's kind of a, I don't know if everybody's really hip to it. For one, it's a musical, and I know that just makes everybody's like, oh shit. But follow me on this. This is not like West Side Story or something where it's like, here we are, where's the Jets, we're gonna rumble tonight. It has like this. It has this idea behind it, the way it's filmed, and what's awesome is the director of the movie, the guy that came up with the concept, was John Cameron Mitchell. He plays Hedwig in this, and later on, it was done on stage again by Doogie Howser and Dexter, that both played Hedwig. But Hedwig is a man born in Germany, and he never fits in. He's in American rock and roll, and he's like a GI kid. He doesn't know his dad, and one day he's like sunning himself on this like where the wall's at.
I think I know my dad.
And you do. And this black GI comes up to him and thinks he's a woman, and so he basically says, "Hey, you know, if you get a sex change, you can be my wife and move back to the States with me." So he has a sex change, and notoriously, which is the name of the album being The Angry Inch, or the movie, is he has it botched, and he ends up with like a 1-inch penis, basically. It's like his penis gets cut off, but he never has a vagina. So he's neither man nor woman, really, per se. I know this sounds so deep and so weird, perverted.
It's a movie for all ages.
It isn't a movie for all ages. But here's the thing about it. It talks about so many issues about identity, about ownership of music. Because he comes and he's like, as soon as he moves to the United States, the guy ditches him. And so he's like this transvestite, whatever you call it. I'm not really that hip with the correct terminology. I don't know what one is.
He's not woke.
But he the way they do the songs though, he's playing constant. Like he meets this kid, and this is a babysitter. He meets this kid, and kind of teaches him how to make songs, and he becomes this huge rock star, and steals all of his music. So he plays these shows at these like dives right next to the concerts.
So it turns into like a murder-suicide.
No.
In just world it would be.
It's artsy in some ways, but the way the songs are amazing. The songs are amazing in it, and like bands like I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Typo Negative, but they covered them. I'm thinking some other bands like what's the band from Ohio that has a girl in it? They were huge.
He's pointing at you, Groamy.
Yeah, you should.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm going to sound like an idiot for saying this. They were an Ohio-based women fronted band. I can't think of the fucking name of them.
Are we talking real popular?
Sometimes.
Hypnotics?
I don't know, like
Hypnotics?
No, the popular.
Discharge?
Popular. Come on.
I can't think of their name right
Shit at me
now.
out.
Anyways, Christian Hines band.
Oh, Pretenders.
Thank you. Yeah, she covered them. Like, there's been a lot of bands that covered Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and it's a fucking phenomenal watch. It really is. I was blown away when I first moved. I was getting a tattoo, and this guy was a meth head. He's like, "Yeah, have you ever seen Hedwig?" I'm like, "No, please stop fucking digging in my neck." And he's like, "I gotta let you borrow this movie, dude." And I was like, "All right, cool, meth head." I borrowed it, and at the time I was at a really low point in life, and I was like, "Wow, this totally gave me inspiration." It's like it has some like weird, like the end of the movie is a little different. It's like one of those things you kind of, it's what you think of it, but it flips a lot of shit because, like I said, the guy doing it is a man and he's playing a woman, and then there's a woman in the movie who's playing a man, and they do like it's just fucking awesome.
Are you sure it's not called Gender Crisis?
No,
you can't take advice from a meth head giving you a tattoo. What can you do?
The music is very punk rock, like metal oriented. It's one of the best soundtracks to a movie ever. And like I said, it's a musical done the right way, where the scenes are coherent how the music comes into the scene. It's not like somebody just came out and it's the band playing, and then the music, the song actually is incorporated in what they're talking about in that scene. So that was it, and then
that's the first thing.
As far as albums go, I picked this one up because I fucking love The Cure, and The Cure is I'm kind of emo, I guess. The Cure is one of the first things I got into, like as a teenager.
When he was going through his
when I was thinking about how much I love Friday. Yeah, I was thinking about murder, suicide.
He's like, I don't know if I'm a girl or a boy.
Get my penis cut
I
off.
level with this Hedwig movie. Now I'm gonna pick up a Cure album, so I can definitely find my sexuality. It's okay. You're not confused anymore.
I was gonna say, "Love Song" is an amazing song. It really is. It's like it is truly a love song, and I don't know. I've always liked it a lot.
I threw him off
Robert
with the gender
Smith.
confusion.
Robert Smith's a good fucking singer. Like they've had a spotty career at times. Like it's kind of like Morrissey, where sometimes I think his hype oversees his actual.
Important question. He knows he's a man, right?
I think so. I think he's Tim Burton, like he.
Nah, Tim Burton's talented.
Robert Smith is not talented.
No, I think it's Morrissey. I'm like, fuck Morrissey.
Morrissey.
Fuck Morrissey.
Morrissey's good, but Morrissey's also very into himself.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Very not this guy at all.
Yeah, I'm at Morrissey.
Not this guy over here.
Morrissey.
But no, that's what I.
And he's also a vegan, so I mean.
Yeah.
Not this guy over here.
Not this guy.
Yeah,
He's knee deep in Hot Pockets.
Yep.
I am knee deep. I'm way
Hey,
deep
you
in
guys
Hot
do stuff
Pockets.
together. I don't know.
We do. We eat Hot Pockets.
Not with Hot Pockets.
Hey, I hear her talking
No.
about his dad.
Take that back. We do nothing together with Hot Pockets.
This is a love song, and he cries about Kenny Rogers coming for him.
Before we get too deep into Hot Pockets, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a second.
Damn you, Kenny Rogers.
Damn you, Kenny Rogers.
But it's got a show. It's the Groamy Show. It's the Groamy Show. Oh, it's the
Eric, thank you, Eric.
All right, we got one more we're playing. This is Dax Riggs' song. It's called "Let Me Be Your Cigarette."
I see stars away to the moonlight till that hasn't happened yet. Stars are blue, divided by the sunlight. Love is sometimes I forget. Let me be your cigarette. Hear the bones of an old angel freely. Long feather fingers will agree then. Heaven needs your eyes with a white baby tip. We ain't need to watch and we know everything. Let me be your cigarette. Let me be your cigarette. You're alive and sometimes I forget. Let me be your cigarette. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, whoa, oh. Let me be your cigarette. Let me be your cigarette. You're alive and sometimes I forget. Let me be your cigarette.
Thank you. Ow! As I said, we're not a very good acoustic band. We don't want to perform that way
It's
too much.
fucking great.
But yeah.
You shut your dirty whore mouth. I feel like I'm gonna die of cancer from something sooner or later.
All right.
You're watching the Groamy Show podcast right here on ZTOTV, and
He's gonna call us out of some bullshit.
I'm only here to help. I'm only here to help. People say, I'm an asshole, but it's like, no, I'm only here to help. I don't want you guys to be misled about your information, and you may have misspoke. Lee Greenwood actually wrote "God Bless the USA."
All right.
Okay.
I knew it was one of those guys.
Okay, and
What
that's
did
fine.
Kenny
However,
Rogers do then? Besides gamble.
lots of other shit.
The stream?
The thing is, what?
Let me tell you what, my mom is so upset right now. She's fucking pissed.
The thing is,
she's like, you got Lee Greenwood and Kenny Rogers wrong.
I know.
What are you gonna do? Fuck up Air Supply and Carpenters too?
No, you did. You got him wrong. One of them is a huge talent, an icon, and the other one's Lee Greenwood.
There you go.
Right?
The other one
Clearly.
What else did Lee Greenwood do besides God Bless the U.S.?
He didn't have to do nothing else.
Nothing.
He didn't have
He didn't
to.
sire a giant and
You dig one, you drop the mic, and you walk off.
And we'll also, Kenny Rogers, I think he might be your dad.
He might be.
I do not think Dolly Parton was your mom.
Yeah,
because
I would have bigger
if she
titties. My
were,
tits are
you would
pretty good
remember
size, but-
you'd remember breastfeeding on that shit,
Oh,
right? Okay.
All right.
If you wanted to go back, that's what you'd be doing.
And
I for real have some Dollywood.
And Kevin, I don't want you to feel left out, but technically it wasn't a theremin on Good Vibrations.
Oh.
It sounds exactly like it. I know. I always thought it was too. No, and years ago I thought that's a theremin, and some customer corrected me, and I thought you're correcting me. I don't remember what the fuck it was.
I thought it
was some instrument
inspired by it.
invented by some guy, and in the video for Good Vibrations you see Mike Love playing it, and it's like some little keyboard looking thing, and he's riding his finger up and down, and so yeah. But it's I just
fucked that all
It's
up.
an instrument that sounds a hell lot like a theremin, right?
I'm not the only asshole.
So hold on, so you got
I'm
more
Kenny Rogers is still my dad.
That's right. Nice.
So we got more obscure than a theremin. Is that what you're telling me?
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
got
no.
more obscure.
That's how crazy Brian
My
Wilson was. He's like, I don't want to go for that normal theremin thing, you know.
No, that's too
Proud to be
mainstream.
an
That's too
American.
That's
mainstream.
Lee Greenwood.
Lee Greenwood.
Damn it! I told you my mom's pissed right now.
Right, Kenny Rogers, you got to know when to fold on.
Yeah, your mom knew that he
Why
played
is
Lee
everyone
Greenwood
going
and
to
Kenny
gamble
Rogers.
every single time?
Something's burning.
Don't take your love to
See,
town.
I'm all about something's burning.
Kenny Rogers not write a song about America at all?
Who has ever not been with a woman?
He
She's
wrote
like,
The
hey, your
Gambler.
legs don't
That's
work.
about
I'm going to go leave and whore around on you.
Yeah. I mean,
Look at Kenny Rogers. That's America, okay? You don't need to write
Kenny
a song
Rogers,
about
it looks like me. Just
selling
shorter.
yourself.
He's still fat
Just
though.
fucking.
We're going to the bowl.
Yeah,
Alright.
quit
Well-
talking about Kenny Rogers for a second.
Is it famous?
Dan has a question for you.
Alright, no,
Don't
it's-
fuck it up. I'll be an asshole. Correct you.
Would you rather swallow a human eyeball whole or spend an entire weekend at country concerts?
I will eat fucking any one of you in this room. Let it be known, in this room. If you fucking tell me I have to go to a country concert for an entire weekend,
I would wear my
unless it's to go collect
Unless
my
it's
money
Kenny
from
Rogers.
this man, I will pluck any one of your eyeballs out with whatever sharp item I can find and eat it in front of you
Okay, how
while
often
you bleed
How
out.
often do you get a random question like this and the guy goes too far with it? Right? You're thinking eyeball, he's like, I will pluck it
I
out.
will kill him.
I'll put Frank's red hot sauce on it. I'll do it.
I will.
That's apparently.
I will
how
eat it without
That's
Frank's.
how much he doesn't like country concerts.
Wow, that
apparently.
is some hatred. All right.
Hey, Will, can you name a song that you're embarrassed to admit you enjoy?
Elton John.
Which one?
That's an artist.
I had let me tell you,
song.
just short backstory. I had a
song?
dream about
You
Elton
said
John
Baby-
last night, and I woke up this morning singing a fucking song. And
it wasn't him. No, it wasn't Elton John because he fucked that up.
Yeah, who was it? Was it Kenny
I
Rogers?
couldn't even name the name of the song because it's fucking Kenny Rogers. That's my dad.
Swear to God, I swear to God.
Somebody
if it's been in
saved
the
my
chat.
life tonight. Somebody saved my life.
Someone saved my life tonight?
Yeah.
Someone saved.
Wow.
Someone saved. Someone.
All
Yeah.
right.
Someone saved.
You gonna be
my
first in
life
line for the movie when it comes out?
You know he is.
I actually want to see it.
I would like to see it, but I don't know about
no.
first in
I
line.
hope there's more
Oh,
debauchery
you
in it than the
bastard.
Queen movie.
What?
Right.
Oh, you killing Travis or something here?
No. I just want to see someone try to think this up. All right, here's a $1 million
Travis?
trivia question for you.
Right at you.
What's your favorite quality of our current president, Donald Trump?
Ah!
Oh, that's an easy one.
Really?
Sure is.
Really? That he
Sure.
hasn't set us on fire yet?
Nope.
Is
I don't care too much for him.
What's that?
What's the quality though?
I don't care too much for him.
Think of a good thing. I don't
Future
know.
angst then.
I don't know.
His wife is super hot.
Yeah.
I agree with Groamy.
But she sounds like someone who just got here from America yesterday.
Yeah, he bought her.
I come to America. And you're like, all right, it's a little too foreign for me.
She opens her mouth. You show her what that.
I will make you first lady, but you got to get your people to vote for me. You got to get them to fuck it up.
I'll do
He
it.
has a hairpiece.
I heard it's really good at grabbing him by the pussy.
Dude, that is a glorious comb over. You gotta say.
Travis!
I love it. Jimmy Fallon got to touch it. That was an amazing movie.
Jimmy Fallon when he did that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. I almost voted for him.
Hey,
for that.
Travis. Have you ever won a shitty prize at a ZTOTV event? If so, what was it?
No, never have.
You were involved when he was doing the shitty prize?
I've been doing
I've
it for a while
got
now.
the Scott Ian picture still.
I've
Oh,
won.
yes,
I've won.
yes.
I gave it to him.
It sits in my living room. Like
We won it.
This girl,
My wife and I won that, and we totally gave it to
You
Kevin.
gotta find.
and it is
You
appropriately
have to
sitting on
find
the
the,
center table right
the
next to
footage
the
of this.
Look at me like this.
He was
No,
watching
no,
Scotty
no,
on the
no,
same
Scotty
show. The same show. Someone won a picture of the lead singer from Godsmack.
Yeah,
The same show. Disturbed. My mistake. Disturbed. So that was the battle, the war. Was
I also.
How could you get that wrong?
Yeah.
I also won some giant fucking angel cup. It's got like a top that flaps open on it. It's just got a big fucking angel on it. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to drink my beer out of this.
Thank you for that story.
Yeah.
All right.
You're welcome.
Your turn.
All right.
All right. What's your favorite bands to play with?
My favorite bands to play with. Wow.
Good
Okay.
question.
First off, I'd say Beers for Cheers. And those guys. Actually, Uncle Satan is pretty fucking amazing.
Indeed.
Those guys did the best. Okay. In context, years ago, I was not. I'm usually not the guy who likes a band when it first comes out. I'm that guy. I'm this guy. And I'm like, whatever, kids. No, but I'm serious. Like I tend not to like it when it's on the fucking, everybody's listening to it. So System of a Down was a band that I didn't necessarily like when they first came out. As I listened to them when I got out of my little fucking thing, I was like, well, these guys are fucking amazing. They doing something different like I've never heard anybody else do. So I remember listening to the first System of a Down album, and like Sugar and shit was like so cool. So here's going back to this story. I'm going to try to say. So we played with these guys. What was it? 2 weekends ago. Anyways,
I think it was 2.
Yeah.
and Uncle Satan plays 2 System of a Down covers, not back to back, but they were back to back on the album. One of them was Sugar, and I forget the other ones before that. And I was just like, that was fucking killer. For doing a cover, because that's a pretty fucking tricky song to play, sing.
As a group.
And they played it back.
Any asshole can play it by themselves, honestly, but to play together as a group.
I'll say
a
few other bands I really like. Tiger Sex, they're fucking amazing. Bunny and the Spins, Leg Bone. I had fun playing with them guys, although those guys are fucking probably, kind of almost legends of independent music in Ohio. They've been playing for a little longer than I have. Let's see, who else was a good band that we played with?
The Rummage.
Oh yeah, the Rummage,
Rummage
of course. Like I said, all the guys at Beers for Cheers. I'm waiting for Storm Kills 4 to actually get back together one of these days. They were one of my favorite bands, period, to play with. Because I just, Joel playing guitar and doing Jolene and shit was just amazing. I'd say that was. Anytime NJ wants to play, I always encourage him to play. He's always doing something with his brother or something.
Where's your
Huh? I like playing with my other band too.
What's the question?
Where'd you put that question? I want to see if I can get his ass in trouble.
It was a band I
No, never mind. I was going to say, hey, Kevin, what's been your least favorite band?
Oh.
But we're not going to go there.
My least favorite band was actually, and I don't remember what their name was. We played a show years ago at the Firehouse, and there was this band, and they were all like my brother had booked the band, and they were. I called them a day at the beach because they were like a bunch of younger hardcore kids, and they all were wearing flip-flops and shorts, and they were in a hardcore band. I was like, what the fuck is this? Flip-flops are not hardcore. It's like,
I want to step on your toes.
Yeah, it's hang out with the fucking wildebeest here, It was just, and they were color coordinated and stuff, and I was like, this is, and it's just and I was just like, oh my god, this is fucking horrible. And I was like, yeah, Day at the Beach sucks. So, Day at the Beach is the worst band I ever played with.
Right. Well, that actually wasn't my question. I just want to see if we could,
You don't have Hawaiian shirt on too?
No.
Because I think I could answer this question for you. If you were forced to become a cover band, what band would you cover and why?
It's simple for us.
It's simple for me.
Yeah.
I started off as a Misfits cover band. I don't necessarily think it's like my favorite band ever. It just kind of fit.
Right. Well then, yeah. Well then, let's go.
If I was going to be honest about what band I would
What band would you cover and why?
What band I would want to cover? It'd be like the Descendants. I feel like my songwriting is more in key with that than it is the Misfits. We made a joke in one of these things like this is another song about breaking up with a girl. It's not. I think the trend's fucking following here.
Right.
Like I do have a lot of I think where I usually go for songwriting stuff, I'm not very political. So my things are more emotion and personal, like driven. So getting fucked over by numerous women has been a very huge point to go off of, and try to make something good out of a bad situation.
And that's his story, and he's sticking to his story. That's the whole story.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Hedwig or wanting to get my dick cut off. Sorry.
that might be a lie.
Well, been interesting, huh?
Yeah, we played performance and everything.
I always love you.
Got a little bit of everything in this episode.
Hey, I want to bring up Lori Omnis
still
and
here?
Mr. Straker again because I have to bring them up in every because keeping Lima real. Yeah.
And that was your first time playing acoustic, wasn't it?
Pretty much on recording. Yeah, me playing on YouTube.
It's like the 5th time ever in his life.
Right.
With another person.
Right.
He plays with himself, both metaphorically, physically, acoustically, and by himself a lot. So.
My 1-inch snub.
If you wanted any subtlety, that's gone.
Plays well himself.
But let me say one thing. Well, let's close with this awesome line from Hedwig.
Of course he's going to say something.
From Hedwig and the
Hedwig and the Angry Inch, right? The song Hedwig and the Angry Inch. The song Angry Inch has this: my sex change operation got botched. My guardian angel fell asleep at the watch. Now I'm all left with a Barbie doll crotch. I got an angry inch. 2 inches forward. Wait, how's it? 3 inches forward, 2 inches back. I got an angry inch. It's great, man. That's great songwriting. I know you're like, yeah, whatever. Dude, that was so fucking weird. Why would you end up leave with that? Okay.
I'm just. Oh my God.
Kenny Rogers and the 1-inch penis. That's what the name of this episode is. We found it.
I'm touched.
We found it.
Dad, I need money. Do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see this? Dad, I need money. Thank you.
I guess we're done here.
I hope so.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you for having us
clowns
out.
coming on. Yeah, and we got a show coming up. You guys are playing here and stuff, and
yeah,
follow the shit on Facebook.
Yes,
and that
hell
sort
yes.
of thing. Yeah,
yeah, we'll have more for real. We're trying to get more shit going on.
Cool. All right. You want to tell me anything else? You good?
Yeah, I'm
we
good.
out of here?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Good. You're watching the Groamy Show here on ZTOTV. The Groamy Show. The Groamy Show podcast. Yeah, there's your bread. You don't need no bread from Kenny Rogers. I got your bread.
Oh. Thanks, Pops.
I'm out of here. I'm only here to help.
The hell?
That's a wrap on that.
Kenny
Yes, it
Rogers.
is.
Well, I think that was classic. That was pretty fucking hilarious.
My last name really is Rogers, spelled just like his. Just so everybody knows. That's
I went with the Thurman thing with fucking the Groamy Show. And Groamy got me. He was like, oh, Thurman wasn't in the fucking song. By the Beach Boys, Good Vibrations. Which, goddamn, he's fucking amazing. He's better than I am. He's the man. He is the man. That's why he is the record store, and I'm a fucking dumb fuck that comes to his show. But anyways, I gotta say, Gramy's rad, and he fucking got me on it. And give me a sec. We're still listening to a cat talk to me about like fucking shrimp is the non-vegetarian. It's vegetarian fucking like actually that's the only one. Like don't get tomato, don't get chicken or beef because those have meat products in them. If you're a vegetarian or vegan, this is a little information for you. Get the shrimp ones because they're not animal products. There's no shrimp in ramen noodles shrimp. There's no meat in it. So there you go. Learning something new with Kevun Easy and Zombie Takeover. and the Groamy Show and all that crap. You know, whatever. And Allie, look at this cat. Like fucking, we need a new grumpy cat here for real. She's awesome. She's pretty cool. Alright, guys. See you later.